Welcome to Coffee and Cannabis. I'm your host, Alyza, and this is...
Big Sexy. What up?
I guess you brand new for the new year, huh?
Talk to me nice. I'm a bad bitch.
Yo, Happy New Year, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on my bullshit early because, you know, it's Jalen's birthday, and I want to respect his wishes. And he always tells me that I don't do it enough. So we starting off the year right. And that's my birthday gift to him. I'm going to get the like, comment, subscribe. Let's count how many times I get it out this time, all right?
Hit the button. The bell and shit. Ding, ding.
Listen, Happy New Year. It is 2024. How you feeling?
One time for the... It's another year. Trying to get dollars.
I mean, it's more than that. It's a year that is going to be fucking life-changing for us. It is a year that, well, for me, I'm having another baby, for anybody who didn't know. So that's exciting.
Well, I'm excited for your 420 baby.
You really want to
Universe.
get beat up.
Putting it in the universe.
Please don't do that. I'm not having a 420 baby.
For the culture.
But no, seriously, like, there's a lot of excitement that's going to be coming this year. And, yeah, I think it's dope. I'm excited.
You know, I'm excited, but sometimes I'll be half-glass.
Look at his excited face. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Oh, we didn't say what we smoking.
Oh, yeah. We
fucking the whole
we got
shit
so
up.
excited. All right, listen. You already know we starting off the year with our shit, baby. Always branded, always doing things. High level. Corey, what are we smoking on?
I'm smoking on London Pound Cake. You were smoking on Sunday Sherbet.
Okay. And y'all know I'm back with a new year, new case, new raps, new me. Same Corey. The cough master has returned. Whenever you're ready.
After you. It's cold in this motherfucker. I got my coat on.
So we back in the trenches. We're back in the original spot. So I know for a couple of episodes we brought you down to where the dispensary is being built out. All the stuff that we had going on in terms of framing and electrical, plumbing. And now that we are, well, they busted out our stairs, really. That's why we stopped coming up here because we couldn't fucking get up here. We're on the upstairs, which is our future consumption lounge. So now we're back up here because they built some new steps, but the dispensary is actually almost done. We are in it waiting for inspections so that they can close up the walls and we can do the finishes, make it look real pretty and real sexy. And then we move in.
It's big things.
Then we move in. And we also heard back from the state. So
talk to the state.
That was dope. The investigator was just so kind. Like, I just appreciated it so much.
Good business.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It made me feel really good about the people that the state has, like, going through the process. And, you know, he also, like, commended me. He was like, listen, I love to see vets, like, getting involved and, you know, going on to, I don't remember if he said the other side of their life, but I feel like it makes sense. And that's really what's happening here.
Light plug. The state be plugging us. You know.
They ain't even know it. So it's nice, yeah. And I think that we're gonna hear some news pretty soon, and then that's it. So listen, we've been telling you, and I know it's annoying to us too. Like, it looks like it's coming, and then it slows down, and then it's been a disaster for us too. But the time is near.
No, we're right there. It's been a you know, what is it, a 2-year process, damn near 2.5 year process.
Damn near.
Of just like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's like, take some time. You gotta move a couple mountains.
Yeah.
To get there, you know. And we're still not open yet, but you know, but it's been a fun run. And hopefully we get open and start making that money pretty soon.
It's been a fun run for who?
No, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh through the tears.
I want to take a nap.
Yeah, laugh through the tears. You know what I mean?
No, there's you know, listen, you have to have failures so that you could have lessons, you could have stories, you could have experience. So I'm not mad at anything that we've been through, especially because at the end of the day, there's so many more barriers that we really, really could have encountered. And it seemed like this really was just for us. Like the path was just like, I don't know. I constantly always say, like, for me on this side of what I was already doing, I feel like so many things were sort of preparation for me. So it just feels like everything is very aligned, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm excited.
I agree. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Your skin looks impeccable today.
Does it?
You look like wealth.
Thank you.
I was staring at you. I was like deep in your eyes, and I was like, her skin is skinning.
Wow.
I was like, you're just looking like wealth today.
Thank you. As I shake my watch
Yeah,
down.
I got caught up for a second. Look at her looking all nice.
Well, I've been drinking a lot of water,
Moisturizing your sexy.
moisturizing, bringing myself into the new year with lots of peace and meditation, journaling, having spa days, just really going into this new season like on my soft life. It's wonderful.
That's cool.
But I also spent the break writing my life away.
Oh yeah, well yeah, for your doctorate.
Yes. So I'm like right there, and that has just been, to be honest, that's probably been one of the greatest challenges, because to just wake up and have to just like write so many words about the same thing that you've been looking at for the past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, however long it's taken someone to do their doctorate, and just continuously talk about the same thing. It's just really, really difficult. And I'm just really, I'm really ready to be done. I am.
Well, I had the opposite.
What did you do?
Well, first of all, while all of y'all were running around buying up all the weed for the holidays, that meant my ass was working, trying to get that weed out for the holidays. So the holidays, it's a holiday time, so high sales. It's the end of a quarter and end of a year, so you are pushing.
Yeah.
This is where the MSOs and the companies are trying to make the big money, trying to end, especially publicly traded ones are trying to get the money right, get the numbers real up.
End the year strong.
For the end of the year strong for their investors and all that kind of stuff, and for the books. So it was go, 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 go. And then you get into the more technical side of stuff of like end of year inventories and stuff, and your state mandated inventory, or your annual insurance audit, annual financials audit, all that kind of stuff. So it's like push, 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 push. We got all these meetings. We got audits. We got this. We got this. We got this. If you run a facility, you're getting your OSHA 300 log up and ready. Like that December, I say the holiday season through January, if your cannabis is no different than these other CPG industry, you're pushing out numbers.
Yeah.
And then it's get all the paperwork and get all your stuff in line, and you're trying to set everything up for the new year. So it's busy season for me. It's like Amazon Prime days.
Yeah.
Up in here, but yeah. But separate from that, I was telling you about this. My wife tricked me into an expensive trip that my ass can't afford. But yeah, my wife thinks we're rich, but I know we're poor. But I won't tell her.
Pre-rich.
Well, working on it. Right? No, I'm gonna be Richard. But yeah, so we go up to this resort up in upstate Western Pennsylvania. So along the Maryland and West Virginia line, way out there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we
How
was
far
way
is that?
like 5.5 hours away.
So that's like going to Pittsburgh that way, but down.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So somewhere between Cumberland, Maryland, and Morgantown, West Virginia, on the PA side. So we go to this resort called Nemacolin, and I realize it's the Poconos for rich people. It's not in the Poconos. It's actually in the Alleghenies. But that's what it is. Like how cats from Connecticut, New York, New Jersey be like, oh, we're going to drive 2 hours, go to the Poconos, lounge it up, in a resort for a couple days real quick on some winter wonderland, shit. So it's like, okay, cool, little winter resort thing. Oh, like the Poconos. It was not the Poconos. It was like 4 times more expensive than the Poconos. But I also, I was doing the work for y'all. Big spy Corey out here finding out how the rich live, right? And the rich be rich, and they live better than us, and they be doing shit that we don't be doing.
Like what?
So, when you go to like a resort, you up there on the website, the brochure, whatever, like, oh, okay, they offer skiing, tubing. They probably have a pool or some kind of, and they got a spa on site. Okay, they got a couple activities. Nah. When you're rich, you be having rich thoughts randomly. That's what I found out. So, like, you could just wake up one day, I want to go dog sledding. These resorts have this stuff. Here are the random activities at this resort. First of all, they had exotic animals on the grounds.
What?
So, So we had a townhouse, which is wild to me because, like, why does a resort have townhouses on it? But they did. And we had a townhouse, little loft townhouse thing. In my backyard, I had bison 30 feet from my back door. By the way, we had a deck.
Were they, like, tied up?
No, it's a open caged range on their property. This place got like 400 acres of some crazy acreage. So it's just this big open range, and they got a couple bison walking out there. The U.S.'s only all-white albino bison.
At this place?
Was in my backyard. Then
the bison was all white?
All white albino.
Did you take a picture of it?
I'll be slacking.
I need to see that.
You can Google it. It's a big
the
ass.
Only one?
It's like when you think of the American buffalo.
Yes, I know what
all white
bison is.
Yeah.
But no, I never seen an all white one, especially because it's a.
Until a week ago, I hadn't either. So that shit, they had like 4 or 5 bison out there, just grazing behind my back door. It's like that's wild. And then on the grounds, they just had a cage that had 2 Arctic wolves in it, Alaskan gray wolves. And them motherfuckers, like, they were friendly. Like, they're up on the gate walking next to you. And I'm like, yo, if this gate wasn't here, you'd just jump over and bite me. But, like, some animals, they kind of lay and just let you walk by. Nah, they was walking next to you. You walk by, they walk by. You come back the other way, they come back. We right here, bro. They had 2 lions. They had a white, whatever that is, Siberian Bengal tiger and a regular Bengal tiger. They had 3 black bears and goats.
Is this a zoo?
No, this was just on the grounds of this resort.
How did you find this resort?
Because I be going up past it for work when I work in PA. And my wife, I think, was just looking online like, you're passing, there's some resort right by your job out there. Oh, go drive by it, check it out. This shit's stupid. The main building is called the Chateau.
But you went.
They have multiple main buildings, though. So like I was saying, rich people wake up and think of shit to do. So this shit had your regular resort stuff, skiing, tubing, all that kind of stuff. But then they also had dog sledding. And basically it was a wildlife reserve, as I just said. They had an ice skating ring on the property. They had the tallest damn, like, rock wall I've ever seen. Like, the rock wall was dumb.
Like rock climbing?
Yeah, like the rock wall.
Oh, my God.
They had a ropes course. You hook into the thing and you're walking across the planks and jumping and all that shit. Then it's a PGA Tour level golf course there. They have a spa there. They have stores on their property. They have their own casino, their own outlet. They have multiple restaurants, like a AAA 4-diamond restaurant. It's just anything you could think to do, you do. They had axe throwing. They had a movie theater. They had a bowling alley on the property. So, like, because when you're rich, your mind isn't inhibited by what you could do. Like me, I just took up golfing a year and a half ago. I suck at it, as any golfer should. But I'm like, I didn't wake up this morning. So I think I'll go play 18 on that PGA Tour level course. Like, that's not in my lexicon. My pocket has never translated that to my head. That I'm going to wake up and go play on a PGA course. But if you're rich and on vacation at one of these resort places, you might wake up and want to do a quick 9 on the PGA course. By the way, I went into the building where the...
How much was this place?
Listen.
How many nights did you stay?
We stayed 3 days.
Oof.
2 nights, 3 days. And let's just say the trip cost me thousands. And we didn't fly nowhere. We drove.
Well,
so
was it outstanding?
It was on another level. It really was. Do I think it was worth what I paid? No, but I understand that it was the week between Christmas and New Year's, and you're just going to pay holiday prices. Oh, right. And the place was sold out. Don't get it twisted. The place was sold out. we got like the last room, and that was after someone canceled. So the rich and upper middle class, whoever, they was out to play that weekend, right? But the wild thing was the place was sold out. I knew it was sold out, and I never felt crowded.
So it's that big.
It's that big, and it ain't for everybody. It's priced at a point where it being sold out is not crowded. That's different. Like,
well, you said it was a townhouse, so that means
no. They had multiple buildings. They had 3 different main buildings. I guess you could say 3 main don't even make sense. Then they had the estates on Etney McClellan, where were like Airbnb, like houses, but these weren't houses; these were mansions. And then they had the townhomes.
I need to Google this thing.
Yeah, this shit is wild. It's nuts. But from looking at it, the regular weeks of it are in a more than half the price of what I paid, because the week I was there was a sold out week in the middle of the holidays, and we didn't like plan this shit out far in advance or nothing.
Wait, so that's what you did on your holiday break?
I worked and I dipped off for 3 days to Neva Collin.
Just you and your wife?
Nah, the kids came too. They was wild. They lit. I got pictures with my daughter next to the lion cages with the lion behind them, and like I'm telling you, I got the proof. I've been there. Right?
We have 2 opposite stories. I slaved away on my vacation, and Corey went to the biggest, best resort ever in the world.
Yo, I was in a pool on top of a mountain. It was 35 degrees outside. This was an outdoor pool, and I'm in a pool.
But it was cold.
Nah, the pool was heated. Pool was real heated. And then it had the hot tub that poured over into the pool, too. This is how hot it was. I was in the hot tub for a couple minutes, feeling cozy. I'm talking about like hot, like there's steam coming off it, and we're on top of a mountain, right? I get out the hot tub. I only got on swimming trunks, and I walk around, take a sip of my drink. I'm outside. It's 35 degrees. Walk over, take a sip of my drink, walk over to the pool, and then slide into the pool. My body was hot enough for me to do that and never feel cold. Like I was like, oh, I'm just standing out there. Like it's not that bad out here. It's like 35 degrees, you dumbass. Hurry up and get in the pool. But also the pool was warm enough that you know when you hop out the hot tub into a pool, it's like super cold.
Yes.
Nah, the pool was that hot. Listen.
Sounds fancy.
I did the spy work. It wasn't fancy. I did it for us, the culture. I went undercover to see how the rich live. And it's nice. It's nice. It's expensive, but it's nice. So that was my holiday break.
Well, now we're here. And it's a new year. We're at the top of the year. Like, comment, and subscribe. We have been saying that it's going down to 2 episodes a month, so make sure that you guys are keeping track of every other. This one will be on the 8th, and obviously you know that we film ahead of time, so make sure. Jalen, don't yell at me. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Happy birthday, Jalen.
Yes. Happy birthday to the boy.
The boy. He's only 22. Look how great he is.
Pew pew. So, Corey, I want to talk about some 2024 predictions. That's like a thing they like to do, right? And at this point, it's been pretty interesting to watch what's happening in our market, particularly in Jersey. But, sort of now that we've been in the loop for a minute now, to see the trends, see what it looks like. Like, for example, listen, no disrespect, I get people have ambition for things to move along faster. But when I see people at a certain stage and then they go like, oh, we're going to be open like in 3 months. And then I know where they're at and I'm like,
you're not cheap.
No, the fuck you're not.
You're not going to be open in 6 months.
And I never say anything like, I don't want to kill people's ambitions. I know you have to continue to like boost yourself up to feel like keep going. But just like, we were just talking to this guy the other day about like took 4 weeks to get the ATC card.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just waiting on a card to give to you.
That's just waiting your badging card. You're done. At that point, you're literally done.
Yeah.
You're just waiting on your drug dealer, state drug dealer card, and that takes a month by itself.
Right.
And that's if you pass the CBI quickly. The criminal background investigation. Yep. Like if you've lived in a bunch of different states and now all these states have to talk to kind of configure your background check together, it just pushes out. And don't don't have lived in another country.
Oh,
It's on another level.
Nope.
So your CBI could take 6 weeks if they're having troubles with all that. So it's a tough
yeah.
one.
Yeah. So
You're gonna wait a week for your metric license, your metric codes. You can't order anything or do anything without a metric code. You can't even get product into your store legally, right? So it's 6 weeks right there of just the shit after you get approved.
Yep. So, I mean, obviously we have great insight of just like seeing the process and obviously your day to day, but also some of our cannabis friends that are a little bit ahead of us and seeing like what their processes. Shout out to our guy, Tom. I know that he is opening soon. Fire and Oak, right? Yeah. Mount Holly. Mm-hmm. And awesome guy. So, we've supported each other and he talks about what happened. And he was one of the people that gave us confirmation. Like, yep, took me this long to get this thing. Yeah. Just sitting around waiting.
And I see the badging process every week, where I work, obviously we're hiring people. Right. So I see the length of time it takes. And it's not the badging process. I don't want to bash the CRC. It's not the badging process. It's the background check that gets you approved to get a badge. Yep. They're actually not that bad on getting the actual badges out. The CBI is what's taking so long, and whatever level of CBI they're doing, but whatever it is, that is going to take you 4 weeks. Yep. Unless you lived in one place your entire life in New Jersey with no criminal record and all your taxes in Jersey, your CBI is taking 4 weeks. And then the badging is going to take another week and a half, whatever, just on how it lands in their cycle. But, yeah, you're going to be waiting. Yeah. It just is what it is.
So since we have, have that insight and then being able to also see other places, what do you think is going to look like the year ahead?
I think the year ahead is going to be an interesting one because it's going to be based on other states. So Pennsylvania is going to go rec in 2025. That's that's going to happen. Yeah. So you see some of the players in Pennsylvania shifting and doing what they got to do to get their stuff in order. So I think that's going to affect some of these contracts. When people have these, white label.
Like the third-party brands?
Third-party brands, but also white labeling within the state, right? Because now in the state, you have these cultivation licenses finally starting to come on. So a lot of the ones that got approved at this point 8-10 months ago finally should have some plants in the ground, should have their first round of that going. So you're going to start seeing the cultivation license actually open. The same way this past year, 2023, was like the year of all the independent retail. 2024 is going to be the year of independent cultivation. Okay. And those cultivators are going to bring, hopefully, boutique weed, meaning like good, independent, flat farms, not cheat too much. I've seen already a couple sun-grown ones open. That's the cheaper way to do it by doing sun-grow, but the quality is going to be different. Right. And it's not for everybody. And it's usually a little bit cheaper, right? So you have all that stuff coming online in this state. PA is going to be sitting there about to open, and PA is a huge state. A lot of people don't realize because PA is medical. PA is physically a big-ass state, has a good population, and already has a super healthy medical program. And then you're finally going to have these New York licenses, the retail licenses in New York open up. Stores actually open. We're starting to see our friends open up. Right. So what money does that pull out of the retail locations that are already along the Hudson River, right? Maybe that's New Yorkers not coming over and buying, or a New Yorker or someone that works in New York but lives in Jersey buying it in New York and then coming back home and not buying it in Jersey. So that's going to affect some of those retailers. Yeah. And, so all those factors work together. You have the states surrounding us starting to open up and give more options to their constituents. Delaware just rec as well, so that's the south of Jersey. And then you're going to start seeing these independent cultivators come up, and a lot of them are going to have to play around with that pricing model. And that's the biggest thing that's going to happen this year is we're probably going to see a drop in the cost of products in the state. Yeah. As saturation happens, the price just has to go down. It's not a matter of it costing any less to do it, but the retailers are going to eat off some of their margin because the wholesalers are going to eat off some of their margin. Yep. So we're going to see the cost of gram come down some. It's not going to be no Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Michigan stuff. But the cost is going to come. We've already seen it. Like in the past 4 months, we've seen the price start coming out. Yeah, Michigan is wild.
Still blown off Michigan.
Listen, people don't realize like in Jersey,
good.
It's good. Oh, Michigan has fire weed. Yeah,
it's good.
They know what they're doing. That homegrown life and home concentrate is real there. But here, people forget, in Jersey, an eighth is going to cost you $35 to $70. That's the whole range. Discounted older weed or low potency weed is going to cost you $35. Most of the weed you buy is going to cost you around $55. Yep. The really big brands in the state cost $70. An eighth of weed in Pennsylvania is $15. Right? So, like, it's not comparable. It don't even make sense.
Jalen's face.
But it's a medical program, so you can't go buy none. Right? But, like, we have regulations on how much flower you can buy at any given time in Jersey. In PA, you can buy an ounce, a whole ounce of weed in the dispensary in one shot, one product. You go in there, one SKU, give me an O, I'm out. Like
wonderful.
So PA is a different world. It's not comparable. You know what I mean? Massachusetts has really cheap weed like that as well because their market has been saturated. Somehow PA has a saturated market and they didn't even go rec yet.
I know, that's crazy.
So like, trust me when I say Jersey is, especially on some growing stuff, is going to be get in there, buy now, and get your money in now. You got about a smooth year and a half, 2 years till we're going to have to match PA or we're going to lose a lot of money to PA. Like, think of all the people in Philly. The people in Philly that are buying legal, because obviously a lot of people probably not. But you think those stores right there in the Camden County area, Burlington County area,
jumping over.
They get plenty of money from PA.
Yep.
Up in Sussex County, all the counties that border Pennsylvania are getting bread off of these people come from PA. When that PA go rec, it's over. It's a different monster.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that PA going rec is gonna affect us more than New York going rec. People hear New York, oh, it's a big city, big population. Only so much of that population is in like typical driving distance of coming to Jersey just to buy some weed. Right. Like Staten Island, Brooklyn, not even Brooklyn, I'm sorry, Manhattan, maybe the bottom tip of Brooklyn or something. Like, that's about it.
Yeah.
If you're not in Manhattan, Staten Island, or real close to the Verrazano Bridge, like, that is who's buying from Jersey. PA borders the entire western front of our state, and you got Scranton right there. You got Philly, Bristol, all these different towns along. That weed is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And they got good weed in PA. They have stricter rules. It's a lot of growers in PA, a lot of independent growers. They have good weed coming out of PA. And
when you say you feel like it's going to go rec?
That is probably, depending on how fast they flip rec, that's probably mid to late 2025. Okay. So people that are opening and getting their stuff situated now, it's get even on your books now. Go make your money now. You got about a year and a half, 2 years before the market's going to have to readjust and all the margins are going to change. Yeah. So the getting is good now.
Right.
Right. And then the rest, if you get out of debt now, it's just profit, but you got to get it now and reinvest it and pay off your debt now.
Typically don't do this. It's the first one of the year. We're already fucking things up. But it's the boy's birthday, and he has a question.
Producer Jalen.
What is your question, Jalen?
That's
what?
A wild one.
What?
No, they're not. So he asked if the saturation of the cannabis market in PA, with them still being mad, has any correlation with gun licenses in the state. Trying to figure that one, how you put those two together. Oh, okay, I got you. Let me, because the camera can't hear you. So he's pointing out that you probably can't get what he thinks is a cannabis license or medical license if you own weapons, meaning you have a gun license. But the state of PA don't think that way at all. Guns are super liberal in PA, like liberal as in abundance. Like it's not hard to get a gun in PA. So I don't think anyone looking at that program remember these programs are state run. If the state doesn't feel like guns are an issue, then guns won't be an issue for license process. Also, you can always lie because a lot of these agencies don't talk anyway. Like who at the Department of Cannabis, when you put in your stuff, is pulling up to see if you have a gun license? Like, right? Or what if you're ex-military, ex-police or something? Like it's bound to have some overlap. I don't think one will hang up the other. I see your correlation you made, but yeah, it's not going to hang.
Jalen, that was a crazy question. I'm only letting him get away with this because it's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Jalen. he out there, but listen, it's people that are asking these questions trying to understand. You know?
Somebody in the comments is going to be like, you know what? I was wondering that same thing.
I always had that question. I don't understand how they do that. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He pulled that one out of that's the little cousin, though.
You happy to be back?
Yeah, I'm tired already.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the year. I realize, gotta get while the getting's good. Like as busy as we are, it's only gonna get worse. Because when the store opens, it's gonna be lit. So, yeah, I think right now it's like enjoy now. Try to enjoy some weekends. Maybe go on a trip or two, but enjoy now because it's about to be lit. And I'm saying it's not like my work life ever gets any not busier, but and your sweat is in full effect.
Yeah,
it's big. What's it called? New Year's resolution time.
Yeah. So
the big for health and wellness.
That is true.
You know what I mean? So sweat in Hoboken and Jersey City, the Heights section. Like what I mean, get your yoga on, get in the salt room, sweat it out, get in the radiation, what is it? The
infrared sauna.
Infrared sauna.
You burn 900 calories in one session.
Oh, bad. I'm about to go there.
Yeah.
I need to do that a couple times. I'm going to double up with a couple sessions.
No, we get a lot of people that are like on, like a weight loss plan. And we say like as to supplement, right? You should still be on at least a little bit of a workout regimen and a little bit of a better diet. And you add that to it. There's 3,700 pounds. 3,700 calories in a pound. So if you came 5 times, right? Okay. That's 1 pound. So if you came 10 times in a month, you could lose 2.
I'm a big guy. I'll go 10 pounds up and down in a day.
I don't know if I'm mathing right, but what I'm saying is it can help you.
It can help. Sweat them toxins out.
That's
you can detox.
True too. That's very important. The detox, or it's dry January, so if you're trying to clean your system out.
If I do the infrared sauna that it burns 900 calories, and I wear one of them sweat
even more
trash can, you think I'm gonna pass out though? It's a chance.
Actually, not recommended.
Be in there with the trash bag suit on in the sauna.
No, never mind.
Just pass out. I'm gonna have oxygen tanks taped to my hand.
I think people probably do that though.
You think so?
Yes. I've seen.
Well, I can see fighters, like people cutting weight and stuff like that. But yeah, no, thank you. Okay. No, thank you.
But yes, come to sweat. It is definitely in full effect. It is very busy right now. We are not only doing some sales, but also it's the beginning of the year. So, new year, not new me, better you. Me. New year, better you.
Y'all gonna respect my my words. A bad bitch. That's what I am. Treat me like I said. I'm a bad bitch. That's what I identify as.
Handle me with care.
Yeah, handle me with care. Talk to me nice, but you gonna respect that I'm a bad bitch. So yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I think maybe it's New Year. Same him. He said, "I'm still a bad bitch. I didn't leave her in the past."
Yeah. When you talk to me, talk to me like you talking to a baddie.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I am. So that was all your predictions?
That I'm a bad bitch? Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's the IP I can give away legally about 2024, or what Alyza won't yell at me about later.
Yeah. Well, for us at least, predictions for me, I don't know.
Get open, get money.
Yeah, basically.
But only 2 options: get open, get money.
But for the things, that are to come, I definitely think that we'll be having that first sale before the summer for sure. I don't see that not happening.
Oh, that's happening. That's
Yeah.
not even a question.
So, for those who keep, and people are excited. It's good.
Yeah.
People are excited.
Oh, one thing we can talk about, we started officially this week, start interviewing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
We're going to start interviewing for GM. We're doing that now.
Yep.
And then in the coming weeks, we're going to start interviewing bud tenders. Thank you to all the people that have already applied and reached out.
Yes.
But yeah, we're
Had
going to
some
start.
excellent candidates.
The month of,
my
the
God,
back
I'm
end
so
of January going into February is going to be some interviewing.
Yeah.
Start building the team out.
Yeah. Super excited. Have had some really, really great candidates. And also just people that are like intentional too. Like, this is where I want to work. This is the culture that I want to be in.
I live 2 blocks away.
I live really close. Exactly. Like, things are just at each. I'm from Jersey City, or I like what you guys are doing. So yeah, it's just really exciting to finally get to this place and to be able to sell some fucking weed.
Gang.
And make some money. Happy New Year. This is the Coffee and Cannabis podcast. We started this 1 year ago, and here we are with a second season on the boy's birthday, the boy who makes it all possible.
Yeah.
I'm here apparently looking like shmoney, so I guess
look like luxury.
I guess I'm manifesting my new life, which will hopefully come by the summertime. So listen, babe, I'm excited for the year ahead. We have some incredible guests lined up, too. That's another thing. This year, put some effort, some serious effort into, like, really, collaborating and networking and putting out, stories of folks that are just doing incredible things in this space.
We got some shit.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And what's the outro again? Be great.
Oh, my God. Definitely be great. But it's do good.
Do good.
Get high.
Get high.
Be well.
Be well. See? Peace.
Later.